This is an All Ears English podcast, episode 848. What will you be doing on Thanksgiving? How to talk about future events in English.
Welcome to the All Ears English podcast. Downloaded more than 50 million times, we believe in connection, not perfection, with your American hosts, Lindsay McMahon, the English adventurer, and Michelle Kaplan, the New York radio girl, coming to you from Boston and New York City, USA. And to get your transcripts delivered by email every week, go to allearsenglish.com/subscribe. Today we get a question from a listener about one of the many ways that Americans talk about the future. Hang out with us today and learn how to talk about your future plans in English. Hey, Michelle, happy day before Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Lindsay. Happy day before Thanksgiving to you, too.
And right about now, what are you doing? Are you at home in Maryland? Are you in New Jersey? Where are you?
I am in Jersey. I am hosting my first Thanksgiving this year.
You are? Oh, wow. That's a big deal. And so is everyone coming from Maryland? Everyone kind of like your parents and everything?
Yeah, just my parents. And then my husband's family will mostly be here. My aunt and uncle are coming too.
Wow.
So it's going to be like 15 adults and 4 kids. So wish me luck.
Oh my gosh. So are you cooking for everyone or like how's that going to work?
I am gonna cook a lot. I also have, my mom will be helping me, and I'm sure, my sister-in-law, my mother-in-law, my aunt is gonna make a soup that we all love. So,
yeah.
I'm sure I'll have a lot of help.
I think I've heard about this soup a couple of times. What is it? It's
really?
Yeah, because you've talked about it on the show before.
What have I? Oh, it's a peanut soup.
Peanut soup. That's right.
It's heavenly.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That's awesome. Well, I think right about now for me, so today's the biggest travel day of the year, they say, the day before Thanksgiving in the US. I'm probably helping my mom cook pumpkin pie today at home in New Hampshire. And then we're going to go over to my brother's place on the other side of the state and have Thanksgiving with them.
Very nice. Very nice. We'll have fun.
Yeah. And what will you guys be doing after you finish the turkey tomorrow? Or when you guys finish? What will you be doing?
We'll probably be trying not to fall asleep, right? Because you get all tired then.
Yeah, they say it has tryptophan, right? That drug.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I think I'll be doing.
Okay, that's good. Maybe have like a shot of espresso or something.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to do that. Yep, get some caffeine.
For me, I think I'll be driving back to New Hampshire, or I'll be driving back to my parents' place to get ready for a day of shopping. Actually, no, that's crazy. I don't want to go shopping on Black Friday. Why am I even saying that? I probably won't be shopping.
Yeah, I would have been surprised to hear if you would be shopping.
No. I'll be shopping online on that day, probably that Friday. I'll be hitting Amazon early. Anything else you'll be doing that evening or the next day?
Oh, I don't know. I'll be spending time with family. I'm not sure exactly what we'll be doing yet. Maybe going to the city, maybe go somewhere else in New Jersey or, I don't know, just spending time together. Yeah, I'm not sure yet.
And will your little nephew Jake be coming up for the trip?
No, he won't, unfortunately. He's not going to be there, so that makes me sad. But I will have my niece and nephew on the other side, and my 2 of my little cousins. These are all, from my husband's side, but they'll be there. So, and they're adorable, so that'll be fun.
Okay, that's cool. That'll be fun. That's fun. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So today, this is what we're talking about, guys. We're talking about using a certain way to talk about the future, about future plans. But before we jump into our listener question, I want to remind you guys, if you're preparing for the IELTS exam, you must go over, subscribe to IELTS Energy. Okay, very cool. So Michelle, we have a question from Pat.
Right.
Would you mind reading the question for us, and then we can answer it for him?
Sure. All right.
One of the best ways that you can use the transcripts is to mirror our pronunciation when you listen to these episodes. Sometimes that might feel embarrassing or awkward, but you can do it on your own if you have the transcripts. Save 50% by subscribing and getting them in the email every Monday. Go to allearsenglish.com/subscribe. allearsenglish.com/subscribe.
Here we go. If I buy your Bridge to Connection course, do I need to finish the course within a specific time? Mm-hmm. Can I keep the videos and watch them again?
Okay, so this is just a quick question for any of our other listeners that are interested in the course, guys. Yeah, you get 4 months of access as of now. When you buy the course, you get 4 months of access and you'll be able to see those videos for 4 months. Okay, and you can download the transcripts for the videos. All right, so that's just a side question. And now let's go into his main question.
All right, here is the main question.
Okay.
Is there any difference between I will see you tomorrow and I will be seeing you tomorrow? I feel like Americans prefer to use the continuous form more than the simple one in most situations. Do I understand this correctly? I'm happy that I found you. Thank you again for everything. Have a wonderful weekend. Pat. Thank you, Pat. We're happy you found us too.
We are. Absolutely. More and more people are finding the show and we love that. So this question, Pat's question, what do you think, Michelle? How would you answer that?
Yeah, well, we can use the future continuous to talk about future plans, right? Mm-hmm. Do you agree, Lindsay?
I agree totally. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that it's good. I mean, it can sound a bit more polite or formal or pre-planned, right?
Yeah, for example, we could say something like, will you be staying here for long? And how would you respond? How would you respond to that?
Well, I could say, no, I will be leaving in a couple of days.
Yeah. So how is that different from saying, are you staying here for long?
Yeah. Will you be it does sound a little bit more formal to me than are you staying?
It does sound. Yeah. But it's totally valid, guys. Yeah. It's a good way. You guys at your level, you should be ready to be flexible and use these different grammar forms. We definitely recommend it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So then let's hone in on answer Pat's question here. So he asked about, I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
Okay.
So what are your thoughts on that?
Okay. So he's asking about if I will be seeing you tomorrow. So sometimes with this particular phrase, I'll be seeing you tomorrow, it can sound casual and friendly, don't you think?
Yeah. To me, like we've just said that it sounds more polite and more like pre-planned when we say I'll be driving you to the airport, we'll be having breakfast. That sounds polite and those are about specific plans. But when we say it with a certain tone of voice, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right? That can sound to me casual and friendly.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. But I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, it can sound very formal or polite.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. And I think, with seeing you, it implies a friendly and casual comment.
Exactly. And then we contrast that again to something like, oh, tomorrow I'll be picking you up at 7 a.m. when your flight gets in. Does that sound to you casual or formal?
Yeah, that to me sounds a little bit more formal. Like maybe, maybe it's like a cab company that's getting you, or something like that. It sounds a little more formal to me.
Yeah. So, I mean, what's the takeaway for this, Michelle? This is going to be a short and sweet episode, a simple one, but we're answering Pat's question directly, which is, yes, you can use that. And yes, sometimes Americans do. Do you think they use it more than just saying the other forms of the future?
Do I think they use it more? I don't necessarily think that they use it more. I mean, I think I think a lot of ones are used just as much, right? So, I think gonna is used a lot. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that, right? I'm gonna pick you up tomorrow at the airport, right? And the point is that we can use all of them and none of them are wrong. But, guys, at your level, it's time to start paying attention to the context, right? So what do the natives do? What is the context? What is the content of their message, right? What is the tone? And then you try it for yourself.
Yeah, that's the point. That's the point, Michelle. You said it yourself. Exactly. Like, There's 3 or 4 different ways that we can say the future. We're not going to go into all of them right now, but they're all valid and they're used in different situations. So it's time to start, tuning into that and using different forms of the future when it feels right. Okay.
Right.
So
right.
yeah. If you guys have follow-up questions, you should come back to our blog, allearsenglish.com, type in 848 and ask the question because we want to answer specific questions.
Yeah, love it. Great.
Love it. And Michelle, where should our listeners go if they want to subscribe to the transcripts?
They should go to allearsenglish.com/subscribe.
Yeah, there we go. And we'll finish up on that and enjoy your turkey tomorrow.
Thank you. You too. Have fun.
All right. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks so much for listening to All Ears English. And if you need a 7 or higher on your IELTS exam to achieve your life vision, then our Insider Method can get you there. Start with our free video series masterclass. Get video 1 now at allearsenglish.com/INSIDER. And if you believe in connection, not perfection, then subscribe to our show on your phone or on your computer. See you next time.